take your soul. Look out, the return of Planet X. The return of Planet X. The return of Planet X.
Hi, this is Cathy Lawling, right here on Return of Planet X radio show on YouTube. I have the same person I had on yesterday's show, Mr. Allen
Brynster.
Welcome back to the show. We got into a conversation after yesterday's show about aliens.
I call them demons. There's no such thing as a physical alien. It's all demons portraying themselves as alien to deceive the population of mankind.
I've never seen an alien. Have you?
No, that's my point.
Maybe on TV. That's Hollywood for you. Now, do you think they would be nice if they came down to our planet?
No. It wouldn't be just them. Because it shows in the Bible that the demons get the government to fight God.
So you actually believe that aliens are demons?
Yes, and they're in our government.
Now, I
working through the
know in the
government.
Bible it mentions the Nephilim coming down from the heavens, maybe space, aliens, but I'm a skeptic about that. And for you to tell me that there's aliens in the White House or in our government is a little too out there.
For one, they're not aliens. They're
This
demons.
is what you get when you get a 20-year-old telling you things. And Hollywood's corrupted your mind. It's not, you don't like that.
I don't watch Hollywood. Well, I like a couple movies like Men in Black. Pretty good
Yeah,
movie.
you talked about that yesterday.
Yeah, it is a really good movie. You guys should really
I like
go
it
see
too.
it.
But I don't think that's actually happening. Actual aliens running the government and
It's
stuff.
demons.
I've heard about that.
Demons.
Well, that might be possible, but not aliens. Aliens or demons are two different things. Aliens have spaceships. Why would a demon have to have a spaceship if he's got wings like an angel?
Okay, what demons do is they betray themselves as demons. And when they get themselves into the government and tell the government to deceive mankind by making these spaceships that seem to be alien crafts. You know, the ones the stealth operation vehicles that you hear about over Area 51 all the time. Now, the ones that actually go straight and make a right angle really, really quickly, those are just spiritually manifested. They're just lights.
Well, what about the reason that if you're going to say aliens or demons, and they fly in spaceships and stuff, well, if angels have wings, and you always hear an angel loses their wings, well, maybe demons don't actually have wings anymore because they lost them because of their attitude problem. And so, since they are high beings, they know lots of things, like, you know, God made angels, and then they became fallen angels.
Well,
they fall because they can't fly anymore, so they build spaceships to fly in.
They don't need spaceships because they're interdimensional beings, otherwise known as demons.
What's the footage that we see of flying saucers and just UFOs that people can't identify flying around?
It's the government.
They showed the good Mexican government released from their Air Force, I think it was Mexico, infrared. They saw things flying through the atmosphere.
Oh, that footage was actually demons portraying themselves as lights, little orbs flying around.
Really?
Really.
Okay. So, you're just going to have
See,
your own opinion about that.
Yes. What's so hard about?
I think God made aliens. We call them aliens.
Think about it.
They're just normal, regular beings like us. God made all them planets and put them there.
Think about it. It's the perfect plan to deceive mankind into believing there's higher beings smarter than us. That brings us away from Christianity. It's a perfect plan. Deceive us into thinking there is no God and no demons but they're actually just aliens.
So, give an example of a demon. You see them too?
No, you
Then
can't.
how do you know?
Just evidence. Hypnotism, that's a form of demonic. It's also otherwise known as possession. They possess you if you are not.
I've not been possessed by a demon. If they're everywhere, why are they possessing me? I've got a radio show.
They
On
don't.
the YouTube.
They don't possess you unless they deem it necessary.
Well, I think.
Like,
I'm not important. That's what you're trying to say.
you know,
Everybody's important.
like the reptilians.
I thought every soul
The reptilians.
was important.
About
Them.
the presidents in the White House. You know, didn't you see the Clinton footage of him just staring off like he was in a blind
Oh
state?
yes, Lord, yes, I saw that. They was putting makeup on him and stuff, but he just looked like a zombie, just brainless. He was just sitting there like he's mind controlled or something.
Yep.
But I don't know. People can you can go to school and learn how to do all that, psychology, whatever. I can't exactly, but they do teach people to be hypnotherapists, whatever you call them,
Yeah.
and hypnotize. So how's that make them that's a demon?
That doesn't make them a demon. It just makes them practicing the demon arts per se.
I don't think that would be demon arts.
It depends how you use it. I mean, if you're messing with someone's mind and you can make them think whatever they want, make them do whatever they want, you're pretty much controlling that person and taking away their free will.
Well, they use it for good things too, to help people with problems.
That is a way of showing that hypnotism isn't all bad. It's a way to cover up the bad things that they're using with it.
For you to sit right there and say that it is a demon art, and then talk about it being, you can help people with it. How's that a demon art? If you help demons, don't help people.
You can help people with it, but they don't use it.
But you're
for
saying
it.
you don't need to tamper with somebody's mind.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want nobody tampering with my mind.
Exactly.
Open up my brain and take a fork and start eating it.
That's a way of putting it, yes. The government nowadays, you see all their flying spaceships they got.
If anybody's going to eat my brain, it's going to be me.
Everyone's so obsessed with Area 51. They think they're hiding
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Yep. But it's actually just a cover-up. There is no aliens. They're just covering it up and building these spaceships that they got from the higher intelligence. You see, their technology is about 50 years ahead of us.
Higher intelligence, aliens.
No, demons. Demons are a lot smarter than us.
So there's planets that's got demons on it.
I'm not saying that. Maybe other dimensions. Hell, we might actually have a real hell underneath in the core of the planet. Have you been there?
No,
deepest we've
I
ever
don't want to go to hell.
the deepest we've ever been is a few miles. It's all a theory saying that there's a mantle in the core, but I've never been down there myself.
There's the hollow earth theory. I remember something that was put on the internet of sounds from hell.
Yeah, and
Like
someone
it
took a
was
microphone down there or something.
I don't know if I believe that or
Yeah,
not.
I'm a skeptic on that one too.
Everybody's
It
got
did sound pretty convincing.
Everybody's got to be a skeptic.
Yeah, you have to nowadays. Now, what's your opinion on evolution?
Nope.
You don't believe in evolution?
Kind of, but not really.
Well, we actually agree on something there because I do not believe in evolution whatsoever. And
I believe in adaptation.
I can explain it
Adapting.
too. I can explain it too. Carbon dating.
Go ahead, go right ahead.
All right, carbon dating is
Let's
false.
get the comments rolling on this.
Every time Planet X or Nibiru comes around, it messes with the carbon in the air, causing the carbon dating to go all off whack past about 14,000 years.
You can only do carbon dating up to 10,000 years.
Yeah.
So how do we know about a dinosaur was on the earth
Yeah.
billions of years ago?
Yeah, and that's why you hear about 12-foot people too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the pressure was a lot thicker then, so it was, they're able to grow more, bigger. There are bigger spiders, bigger
What
plants.
kind of pressure?
Like like just pressure in the air. I can't really explain it.
It's your theory.
Yeah.
Did you come up with that theory
Okay.
yourself?
Here's a good one. Like the people who live in the Himalayas,
Right.
their lungs are actually built. To
Oh,
take
air pressure.
Yes, air pressure. That's what I'm getting at
It's
here.
different.
Yeah, because everything was bigger back then, so there was more oxygen in the air due to the.
We ain't got too much oxygen in the air from what I'm hearing.
Yep.
They keep putting these carbon taxes on us. Every time I breathe, I'm going to have to start paying for that.
Did you know they actually found a layer of sediment with male footprints? I mean, human footprints are of our stature.
Right.
Stature. You know, Homo sapiens walk upright, perfectly aligned, and set right next to a Velociraptor's imprint.
Really?
Yep, you can look it up on YouTube. It's
Man
right
and
there.
dinosaur walking together.
And it's funny because about a couple years afterwards, they covered it up with a bridge.
You know, the theory of dinosaurs, and you was talking about the theory of reptilians, aliens, demons, whatever you want to call them. What if there's a dinosaur man, and with evolution thrown in there, the dinosaurs evolved into a reptilian,
That is also quite possible.
and they've been here before us, so they're running our government.
That is a possibility.
They have power of space flight.
Serpent, the dinosaur. We were probably fighting with the dinosaurs back then if we were with them.
Right, right. And maybe they left this planet, and they're going to come back. So, global warming's happening, so they might want to come back and
Yeah, because they're cold-blooded.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny right there.
So, as reptilians, do they live in the Himalayas?
I don't know.
If they are,
I don't even know if reptilians exist. That's a conspiracy that I'm not.
that's
quite
what they talked about, the demon thing in the White
Yeah.
House, the government. Well,
Well, whenever they get
they
possessed,
say that certain people, there's a reptilian.
yeah, that's what they say. Just because their eyes look a little bit different. What I say is if they get possessed by the so-called demons, then their eyes change and they bring on a different feature, more like a hypnotized state.
Right,
And that's what
right.
gives them the reptilian looks, and they're able to do all these miraculous things.
There's videos, any video you watch somebody, their eyes look like they're changing. You got to remember, you've got lots of lighting being shot into your eyes from different angles.
Yeah, contacts. You can
Different things can cause your eyes to look a little different with the camera. You're always moving your eyes, and they look different with the lighting. So to say somebody's a reptilian, could be. Everybody's got to be a skeptic. That's what I am. So you take it or leave it. You want French fries?
I'm a skeptic. I don't believe in French fries.
The reason I said that actually is because I'm craving some French fries right now.
What's your belief on the war against terrorism and 9/11?
Terror? What terror? The terror that we're causing by going over there? Stay in our own country.
Yes, that's why I believe too. And the
Leave them
reason,
people alone.
and the reason why we're going over there is because the demons telling them to do that to ruin their culture, get religion to fight each other. When in essence, Muslim and Christianity are almost the exact same thing. Just Muslims are just a little bit harsher on it. Muhammad, he said it himself that he based everything he knew
My opinion is
off Christianity.
nobody
One
apparently
guy.
knows what God looks like. They say if you see the face of God, you'll die or you're
Yeah.
dead. So we're depicting stuff all the time on TV.
Yeah.
And
And
that's why I don't want to talk about that actually.
the religion of polytheism with many gods, it is quite possible that they depicted the angels of God as the gods themselves. Just like a semi-god.
Yeah, yeah.
So that is a quite possibility. And all religions could be right. Maybe they just portray, Buddhist is actually, Jehovah God.
Oh, Jehovah, Yahweh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer just
Joshua, Jesus.
I prefer just to call him God. You know, the Omega. You know, just the one.
Yeah, one God, one Creator. Some of the listeners might not even believe in God, but that's you.
Just putting it out there.
And I'm not going to preach. And it's always, I don't want to get too much of a discussion about it because this is not a church show. But I do tell you something. You talking about like war on terrorism? Well, when you go to other countries and set up military, why are we even over there? We can stay here. I thought we had advanced technology to take care of ourselves.
We got military bases and embassies out there in other countries. Why do you think they're getting pissed off and trying to kill us?
Yeah, you don't see such and such country making a base on our home property.
Nope.
Do you?
No, if we had some Muslims out in our backyard, what do you think we'd do? We'd probably shoot them too.
Yeah. People shouldn't kill people.
And we shouldn't be going over there just to get some damn oil either.
We've got better stuff than oil now, I'm sure, to run off
hydrogen.
energy.
There is hydrogen. They just don't want to put
There's
it out there.
solar. We've got a sun, don't we?
Yeah. They have actually figured out a way of dividing the molecules of the hydrogen and oxygen out of water and making pure hydrogen and running it on cars. It's a
Will you ever say my car don't run on air? Pretty sure there's technology to make something run off air.
Yeah.
There's certain chemicals and I think that you can expose to air and it will combust. You need combustion for your engine, don't you, to start up?
Hydrogen is actually really cheap and really fuel efficient. You can use it for anything. It'll take over coal, take over nuclear. That's why they were not releasing it, because our money on the dollar will go down the drain.
There's so many energy resources out there.
It's all about the big corporations and getting the money.
Money. Follow the money.
Yep.
Follow the money.
Yep. If you follow the money, you'll find the true source to the Illuminati conspiracy.
Here we go with that again.
And the Illuminati.
I'm not talking about that.
I am. The Illuminati are a group who worship demons.
Can we just not mention it, please?
Why don't you want to hear about it?
Fine, I'll tell you. The Illuminati run the country, they run the world.
Yeah.
They're going to take us over and kill us all.
Yeah.
That's what you want me to say?
Yeah, with the help of the demons. That's what I'm trying to get across here.
Well, that's your theory.
Apparently that's what you believe too.
I didn't say that.
You just
I'm not
said
going to say anything anymore about that. Now, 3 things give me headaches. Fluoride, too much heat, the Illuminati, talking about it. What gives you headaches? Do you sleep well at night?
Pretty well.
I don't.
You know what's really funny? You never hear about any Christians getting abducted by aliens. You know why? Because they're actually demons, and demons cannot possess Christians because...
Well, how do you know? The Christians could be abducted by aliens, and then because they met an alien, they're not a Christian anymore.
That's because they were implanted. They were hypnotized.
Usually people that gets abducted, people drinking, fishing on a boat somewhere, sitting around a campfire. That's where all the bad things happen.
That's because they can't remember what exactly happened.
I guess you'd pick up somebody that's already drunk, and you wouldn't believe the town drunk with you, would you?
Now here's one thing. Why, if they were aliens and they were, good, they were all smart, why do they need to abduct thousands and thousands of people? If they're so intelligent, they will only need a couple specimens.
Why don't they just abduct the whole world?
Yep. That's why there's no possible way it could be higher intelligent life.
Higher intelligent life you refer to?
Life as in, like, you and me, actual physical beings.
Yes.
Not interdimensional.
I consider myself pretty smart. I wouldn't say I'm a rocket scientist. I'm just a girl on the YouTube radio that I make of the show. And just like a regular person, do a little show, talk about what's on my mind, and, anybody can do it.
I hope a lot of you viewers take this information to heart and really listen to what I'm having to say. I hope to save some of you.
I told you I'm doing the church thing here.
No, it's not necessarily that. Save yourself from.
And you're just a researcher. You don't
Yeah.
have a PhD.
No.
He's not telling you he's going to help you or anything like that. We're not selling anything. And if you're trying to sell me something, I'm not going to buy it because I do my own research.
Yeah, just please, all you viewers, just do your own research and make your own decisions.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
But don't go telling anyone that whatever they're saying is complete baloney when maybe what you believe is completely false.
That's right. I agree with you on that. The other stuff you talk about, I believe in it too, just a bit. But, I say it again, everybody's got to be a skeptic. So, it's just how it is. Thank you, everybody, for listening to the show. Thank you for joining me, Alan.
It's no problem.
Maybe next week I'll put up something else and do some research, and we'll just see what happens. This is Cathy Lawling, right here on Return of Planet X radio show. Bye, everybody.
Look out! It's coming to take y'all so look out! The return of Planet X.